Yeah, let's start it off like that. Hey, I think I'm gonna do a vlog. What's my beard doing? Is that a shadow? I'm gonna do a daily vlog of my life. Nothing in particular. I am an actor. I am a screenwriter. I thrift. I have an antique booth. And I also currently am waiting tables. So there's a whole lot to talk about. There's a whole lot to do. And I'm going to take you along for the ride. I think this will be fun. I think this will give me something to do. And hopefully will give you all something to enjoy, watch, and be a part of. Yeah, that's the introduction. It's currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got work at the restaurant at 5 today, but until then, I need to do a little bit of antique booth work. I went to the Goodwill yesterday and picked up some DVDs. I got the entirety of the Christopher Nolan Batman series here. I might just keep these. I really don't know, because I think I have The Dark Knight, but I don't have Batman Begins or The Dark Knight Rises. So I feel like I should keep these. They were $1 a piece. I should probably keep them. But I picked up Castaway, sealed, Blu-ray. That's a good one. That's going right in the booth. And I also got Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the animated series, or an animated adventure featuring Tim Allen as the voice. That's definitely going to go in the booth. But I have to price those two items to get them in the booth. This Castaway is probably going to be $8, and this Buzz Lightyear is probably going to be $5. Now, the way I go about this is I have a spreadsheet on my computer that is full of every single item that I have ever bought to put in my booth, and we are currently at, let's see, I'm scrolling, 817 items. 817 items is how many items that I have logged to put in the booth. Now, how many items have gone through the booth? No, I haven't sold that many items. Nor have I actually put that many items in the booth. Some of that stuff is still in my closet. Some of that stuff I'm keeping because I'm a little hoarder. I'm a little hoarding thrifty boy. But I have to get in here. If you want to see the spreadsheet right there, I got to get in here and I got to type in Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command DVD. And then I'm going to put in that it's $5 and that I have one of them and that I bought it for $1 because that's how we make money. We go to the thrift, we buy these, and then we mark it up. Because the truth be told, you can go to the Goodwill yourself and you can find this DVD for $1, just like I did. And you can have it for $1. Or you can come to my specially curated booth that's full of all sorts of stuff that's just like this, and other nerdy items, all sorts of things. And you can pick it up there where I have curated it. I think that's the general. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking at the recording button. So let's learn to look at the camera. But anyway, that's how we do it. That's how we put in the information. We got Castaway, Blu-ray. It's going to be $8. And I got it for $1. Yep, that's how it goes. Now, the next thing is I take these little labels here. I get how many labels I need. Take my trusty pen, and I'm going to mark booth 1922, $5, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command DVD. And then I go booth 1922, $8, Castaway, Blu-ray. just like that. Those are my labels. That's how I do it. And then I take that and I get on the back here and I just stick that right to it. And these labels, they're freezer labels. They're designed for food containers. They peel off easily. I can stick it on there and then I can peel it right off and it doesn't do any damage to the item. Now, DVDs and Blu-rays, they have that plastic covering so they don't really get damaged. But other things that are paper or other collectible type things that people don't want to get damaged, my labels don't damage them. And given that I have 3 hours until work, I have to do some laundry. Let me just transfer the laundry here over into the dryer. Dropping things. See, I normally don't hold a cell phone in my hand while I do this. So my laundry is now falling on the floor and I have to wash it all over again. But that's called entertainment. Entertainment tonight. Da da da. We're gonna dump that laundry in there. Now, I live in a really small space, so I don't really have space to separate my laundry. So I'm one of these kind of people who throws it all in together. My towels are in the same thing. My undies are in the same thing. My shirts are in the same thing. My whites are in the same thing. My colors are in the same thing. But guess what, baby? They don't bleed. It's 2025, and these colors don't bleed. I also failed to mention that I picked up one of the greatest movies of all times. And I'm saying, when I say one of the greatest movies of all times, I kind of mean the greatest movie of all time, ladies and gentlemen. The Fast and the Furious. And if you want to argue with me, you can jump down in the comments and you can tell me how wrong I am and you can boost the views on these videos and you can make me famous. But the truth is, this is a fantastic film. The rest of the movies, they kind of get a little bit batshit crazy, but they're fun. They're fun to watch. But The Fast and the Furious, the first, the original, the OG, is a fine work of art. Now let's just talk about a few things that you can expect to see on this channel. I got a couple, 2 short films in the works. I have several sketches written, reached out to some actors. We're interested and we're talking and we're trying to make things work. We're trying to make things happen. We're getting locations together. We're getting props together. We're refining scripts. So that kind of stuff, you'll see us making that. As an actor, you may see me on set if I get booked. You'll see me go to my booth. You get to see me do restocks at my booth. I probably won't be taking the camera inside things like Goodwill and thrift stores just because, okay? That's why. If that made any sense to you. But other things, like, I can't take my phone into my serving job to show you that, but I can tell you what happens before and what happens after. I can tell you a little bit about my life as we go along. You will learn about me. You will grow to love me. And I will be your favorite. And every day, you will log on to YouTube and wonder, where is Tyler? And why hasn't he uploaded yet? I need his uploads! And then every little thing that happens here and there that I find interesting. But like I said, we got a lot coming your way. There's a lot of action, a lot of packed, a lot of thrills. I don't know, maybe I'll hit a roller coaster or two. Maybe I'll just be a roller coaster. Maybe my life is an endless roller coaster. I need you to watch. Like, subscribe, toggle some bells, and stick around. It's gonna be a good time. Oh yeah, I also shoot concerts. So we're gonna talk about that. If you like concerts, we're gonna talk about concerts. This week, coming up, I'm shooting a Gary Allan concert. So if you're a country fan, and if you like some older country, you like some Gary Allan, I'll talk about that show. I'll talk about what we did and how fun it was. Because Gary Allen comes through and man, he puts on a show, okay? He puts on a show and sometimes we get barbecue. Barbecue! I know, right? And remember to spay and neuter your friends. I mean pets.